All right, everybody, how you guys all doing out there tonight? Let's take a look at my count. I'm going to do a really quick count here and show you the dilemma I am in, right? So the dilemma I'm in right now is if Bitstamp is the master chart, okay, and let's go over and take a look at this. Here's Bitstamp as our master chart. If this is Bitstamp and this is our master chart, let's pull this bad boy back down to this. And I want to load the Gapinator. Where's the Gapinator? Gapinator. We're going to put that back up. And I'm going to add the Gapinator, Gapomatic, there it is, Otaze, got it loaded up, give it a second. Okay, so we're going to go up to 6 hour. All right, good. All right, so this is my dilemma I'm facing right here, okay? This is where I'm screwed up. So you guys know that I have been, very vocal, and I said, listen, I called this baby. I said, listen, going to 62. This is old. So look, this is on Sunday, right? This is last Sunday. This is almost a week ago. I said I'm gonna clear out the CME futures. Gonna go down to 62.90. Gonna go down to 62.90. I mean, I only put it in there once or twice. Meh, because I was that confident of it happening, and it did happen, right? This came down here. Now, what it didn't do is it didn't close this out on the on a lot of these timelines, right? And I'm not really happy with that, to say the least. Okay, I'm not really squishy about that, but I want to see this get closed. You can come all the way up on the daily. Look, the daily never got. There it is, but it didn't close it out. Like you can see when the Gapinator closes this baby out. See, it says target hit right there, right? So you close it out, target hit. Look. A bull gap, target hit. There's a bull gap, target hit, bear gap, target hit. It actually gives you, it locks it in, right? Bear gap, target hit. And this bear gap, definitely the target got hit. The target was right there, but then it got hit right there, okay? So you see that this thing does fill. It does like to fill it and close it out. This crazy wick right here only exists on Bitstamp, right? And people are saying some moron hit the wrong button at the wrong counter. He hit the market button instead of the limit button or something crazy like that. But here's the thing. If this is our count over here, right? Here's my count on, this is my count here. So I'm going to show you my count here. If this is my count, and give me a second, let me pull this up here. I'm going to go like this, right? If this is my count here, and this counts right there, right? Then my count is this. My count is this is basically a 1, that is a 2, and that is going to be a wave. Well, this is technically wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Target is 94.50, right? So this, because you hit this, right there it is, the 62.90, right? So you filled that gap right there, that filled very nicely, right? So I'm just going to drop this over in the members area. So if this is the master chart, then we're going to run up to 94.50, right? That's just what's going to happen. It's what's going to play out, okay? We might squiggle around here a little bit crazily, right? So let's go down. I want to see if we... All right, so we do have a gap, right? There's a gap right there at 70.71. On the 4 hour, 6 hour, same thing, 70.71 gap. 12 hour, no gap. Now I want to pull you all the way out to the weekly. Okay, so look at the weekly here. The weekly's got nothing here, right? There's nothing here on the weekly, but I want to show you something. And nope, let's get out of that. We'll pull this back over here. Right, and I want to show you something, not on this chart. Where is my other chart? Give me a moment, Tito, please. Nope. And nope. Yes. Okay. No, I don't think this is it. Yes, it is. Okay, so what I'm going to show you over here is we're going to pull this bad boy back. We're going to blank everything off, okay? And now take a look at this. Take a look at the weekly on Phoenix, right? There's Binance. Take a look at the weekly on Binance. Okay, look at that gap down there, right? You got the gap, you got the gap, you've got this weekly gap down here in Binance and Phoenix, right? And if you come over here and we're on, what is that? There's Bitstamp, right? Pop it up. Look, no weekly gap, right? No weekly gap over there. So on these charts, because this technically kind of got filled, right? It filled the gap, right? If it did call the gap out. So that gap's got filled. We're going to go look at the 3-day. 3-day got a short call. There's the bear gap. See, now take a look at that on the 2-day. That 2-day shows that the gap got filled on the 2-day, right? And we're not going to go see, so there's just no way. Nope. There's the bear gap way down yonder, right? Never got filled. No bear gap filly, right? So you got to go back up to that weekly, and you see that bear gap is still sitting open all the way down yonder. We're going to pull Binance up. And, these gaps, they like to get filled. Look, bull gap. There was the bull gap right there. That baby got filled, right? Bull gap. Boom, got filled. Oh, remember that, peoples? Right? These things like to get filled. Bull gap got filled, right? They continually love to get filled, and they do get filled. And this is, look at that's the first bear gap on Binance we've had, right? The very first one. And that's just how that sucker goes down, right? That's how that thing goes down. Now, we haven't turned red on the weekly over here, right? But that's Binance. So I want to break that out. So let's go take a look at Phoenix. I want to do the same thing on Phoenix. And look at that. Yep. Look at the scalper. Very nice. Scalper calls here on the weekly by Rocket. Very nice, Rocket. Good job, buddy. And there's the bear gap down yonder. Same thing. Bull gap got filled. Bull gap got filled. And long call there on the Rocket. So, yep, same thing. Nothing's different. So this is kind of the dilemma I'm in. Who is right here? Who is right and who is wrong? Right? I just don't know who's right and who's wrong at this very moment. This is my dilemma. I don't know who is the chart to trust here. Do we trust Bitstamp or do we go with the USDT shady charts? Sometimes the shady manipulator charts are often the best charts to go with because they're the guys doing all the shady SHIT stuff, right? So for me, it's just really a tough call, right? It's like, where do we start to draw the line on this, people? I just don't know. And this is my dilemma, right? So I'm going to go back. We're going to pull this back. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to come all the way back down to 12-hour. We're going to clean this up. Okay, actually, I don't need this chart. Oh, wait, this is probably the wrong chart. There it is. Boom. Okay. So we're going to pull this back to the 12-hour. In fact, we'll go back to the 6-hour. There we go. There we go. A little easier to read. So now, if that is not the correct chart, and then the manipulative USDT charts are the correct chart, right? So if we are relying on the shady ass USDT exchanges, then the gap has not been filled, right? It's that simple. Eric is asking, what does the gap mean? So what the gaps are CME futures. So those are futures that open up at a certain level, and the futures mafia always fills them, right? It's just what happens. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. And it's clearly can't be legal how it happens magically every single time, but somehow magically every single time it happens, they get filled. So what happens is on these charts, this is when a contract opens up for the CME futures. So some futures open up right here, and they open up right here. And what happens is, in order to make these futures fill, you've got to go back down and test these levels. And there's millions and millions of dollars in play with these futures every single time. So they like to make sure that they manipulate the market to always get back down there and fill their futures contracts, just to make sure that they're able to drain as much money out of us plebes as is possible, okay? So that's exactly what the future stuff is, and those what those gaps are for. I have those gaps marked over here. Let me slide that, go like this, right? So I have those gaps listed right there. There's those gaps. And this is just the play I'm looking for. Now, if this is the master chart, then we are going to create a head and shoulders and we're going to just come right back down. That's what's going to happen. If this is not the master chart, then we're going to go to 9,400 and ETH is going to go to 300 and everybody's going to be bullish and happy. And then we're going to get a retrace, I think, from 9,400 and change, right? 9,450 is really my target. I'd like to get all the way up down to yonder 9,450. So that's it. That's all I got to say, boys and girls. Listen. Be safe, be happy. Trades. Let's just go through our trades update real quick. Listen, BNB, they're having a big contest right now. They just sent out a tweet. Let's go over and take a look at that tweet by Binance, right? And Binance, where are you at? Let's see, Binance right here. Okay, so Binance just launched a tweet. Here you go. Reminder of recording of BNB balances for the Harmony Protocol token sale on Binance Launchpad starts at midnight, right? So midnight. If you have any questions on how manipulated BNB is, just shoot them a question right here. Say, hey, is it so true how manipulated BNB is? Because we just like to know the answer to that. So that's what it is. And then there's also there's another BNB thing going on right now. I don't know if it's with this Harmony right here, but there is another. I think it is. I think it's with this right here. So with this, let's see here. There's more information. There's more information. No more information. Let's see if there's more information right here by Binance. There we go. All right. So what do we got here? Copy. Let's go over and drop this in the members area. Right, BNB. All right. So we calculate the average BNB holdings on each account over the holding period. The calculations over a 7-day period. So you get a ticket, end of the ticket claim period, right? There it is. There's the lottery. There's what it is. There we go. And then let's just grab this whole thing right here for the members. Okay. So once again, this is an inducement to buy BNB. That's what it is. So they tell you, so for every 100 BNB you get these tickets, and at the end of it you get so many tickets, right? So that's how it works. And then they're going to have some lottery with this, and average balance of the lottery, so number of lottery tickets. So show you how many lottery tickets you'll get. And oh, look, America. These following countries will not be able to participate in token sales on the Binance Launchpad. Great. And so there you go. So there it is. Nice little tweet. And that's what we're looking for right there, okay? So the shill is alive, and that's exactly what we're looking for right there, as the shill is live right there. Scroll. I've been looking at this. People are accumulating this. I am on a 30-day countdown. BCH. That little pullback, Craig Wright news pullback. Ethereum, nice. Ethereum's looking nice. I like this Ethereum chart. I want to go check the daily. Ooh, man. Eek. So the daily is getting a short call on their scalper, right? So we're going to pull this up. All right. Let's go over for the members, and we're going ETH, right? Rocket short call on ETH daily. Right, so there's a rocket short call on ETH daily, and this is super. Now it turned into a red one. So if that closes out as a red one, that'll actually be pretty good for Ethereum. That'll actually be really good for Ethereum, right? Last time we got the short call, the long call. Let's see where we got the long call. Whew, look at the long call. There was a long call right there. Look, you literally nailed. Yeah, that was a tough long call right there, but that was a beauty right there, right? And you just got the short call on that bad boy. So we'll go up here yonder. Oh, come on, don't do that shit. All right, and let's pull this back. Oh, there goes Ethereum. Ethereum's dropping out. Nice short call. Ooh. Yes, nice short call by Ethereum. Hold on, peoples. Do, 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 do. All right, let me see what we got here. Then we're going to go to Ethereum. All right, everybody. So that's it for me. I will. Link. I think Link. I would like to see a pullback on Link. Link could possibly run to the 786. I'd like to see a pullback before it does run to the 786. Matic. I want to see Matic break out of this, and then my target is 2 cents. If it could break out, if it breaks down, my support's going to be 382. BNB. You guys know 33 is my fairies target. I would like to see that hit 33. We are in a 9, a bleeding 9 though on the daily. That doesn't mean anything to BNB. I mean, they can pretty much do whatever, whenever, however they want to. Tron really weak. I feel a lot of the people who are trading on Tron are now over here on BTT. If this is a massive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's where I expect BTT to end up, controlled by the Tron whales. Okay, I feel they've stopped trading Tron and they're now over trading. They're now over and they're trading on, what do you call it? Listen, I started scaling out of my XRP position and my Raven position. So that's it. All right, let's scoot this baby over here and see how this continues to play out. Listen, everybody, I want to say trade safe. I am the Vamp. We are from Trading Associates, and it's always happy and my pleasure to be here. Thank you all so much, and I will catch. Brian. All right, Brian's asking for a KMD. I do have a KMD chart loaded up. It is right there. It is on support right here. This is on support. Let me put this, but that is my BTC one. BTC basically is sucking wind for anybody trading it right now. You know what? This is a really nice, what this is doing, this is in a really nice symmetrical triangle. Okay, symmetrical triangle, right? Symmetrical triangle. So what I would do is I would just like to wait for a breakout here. You're either going to wait for a breakout or a breakdown of the symmetrical triangle. I will come over here, KMD. Sorry. KMD. And there we go. I just put symmetrical triangle. Angle. All right, so symmetrical triangle. Wait for that to break out, everybody. Listen, I want to say thank you all once again. I am the Vamp. We are from Trading Associates, making all those fine, sexy calls for you boys and girls every single night. Tune in, enjoy the profits, and I'm the Vamp. I will catch you all later. Peace.